talk about the pros and cons. I understand the pros. One pro is, hopefully more money, more exposure. To your point, are there any cons, anything that gives you pause that you thought about as you were listing on the NYSE? Because we certainly hear a lot about, you know, regulatory burdens. What did you think about that as a CEO?
Well, SharkNinja has had, different phases in its journey. Our business was founded by Mark Rosenzweig in the
Mm-hmm.
early 2000s. Mark and I got together in 2008. And up until 2017, we were the sole owners of the business. We sold a majority stake in the business at the end of 2017, and I stayed on to continue to run the business. Um, we believe
Did you
that
consider going public at that point rather than selling the business?
we didn't. We were really focused at that point on trying to globalize the business, and we thought that we needed to bring in a partner to help us globalize. I mean, today, Shark Ninja has nearly a fast approaching $1 billion business
Mm-hmm.
outside of North America. So, it's the fastest growing portion of our business. And so we felt like kind of in the next chapter of the business, first was a Hong Kong publicly listed company. There weren't any decisions to privatize the
Why Hong
business.
Kong, can I ask? I
Yeah,
used to live in Hong Kong, so I have a soft spot, but it's been troubled the last few years.
yeah. So we were acquired in at the end of 2017 by a respected private equity
Yeah.
firm and a successful entrepreneur who merged Shark Ninja together with Joy Young, which
Mm-hmm.
was the third largest small appliance company in China.
Yep.
And we listed that in Hong Kong. And we felt that Hong Kong would be an interesting place for us to attract both Western, as well as Asian investors. Fast forward a few years, and Shark Ninja became nearly 90% of the profits of JS Global. And it really wasn't the right place for us to be long term.
Can I ask, one of the things that we talk about it on a political level, we rarely talk about on the business level, sort of US, China, and Hong Kong is part of China since, 97. And I'm curious, from a supply chain perspective, or does the tensions impact your business in any way? The
Well,
rhetoric?
Well, look, I mean, we're obviously always conscious of the broader environment. Over the last few years, our supply chain is highly diversified outside of China as
Mm.
well. So, what's important to us is to have supply redundancy. Many of our most successful products are all dual sourced in multiple countries. And I think over the last few years, as there was a lot of disruption, I think you'll see that Shark Ninja did a relatively good job of delivering predictable supply to our customers and consumers.
So what now? Now you've spun off. What's possible now, or what are you planning that might not have been possible before?
Yeah, so we're going to continue to keep doing what we've done for the last 15 years, which is bringing incredible speed to market with our product innovation, delivering high performance, multifunctional products to consumers, doing it at a high quality, reliable way, and bringing it to them at really an extraordinary value. I mean, we think the combination of those four things is very successful. Consumers need a reason to part with their hard-earned money. We believe that it's our noble cause to deliver what we call affordable, accessible innovation to the consumer.
It's funny. I've heard Coach say that about handbags. So that's you're the Coach of appliance. No, they are the Shark Ninja of handbags. But people go public to get money, capital, or to obviously give capital to investors who may move on to other things. It's an unusual, not unusual, it's an interesting time to be listing in terms of the markets, the economy. How do you feel about the overall, situation in terms of is now a good time to list?
For us, it absolutely was. Again, I think investors are, particularly consumer investors, are looking for, a combination of three things that's very hard to find. Scale, profitability and growth. And I
Right.
think that there are companies that may have one or two of those things. I think SharkNinja has all three of those. And so as a result of that, I think as we tell our story and as people start to understand the company behind the products that are in their homes, I think they'll recognize that SharkNinja is a successful, growing business.